Hello guys, nice to see you today at our new lesson. Today we will not do any coding. Today we will install Gradle to our machine to download the dependencies for our project dynamically and run our tests via command line in future. Here is our agenda for today. We will cover the following questions: Gradle main features, Gradle version, which one to use, Prerequisite for Gradle installation, how to check current Gradle version, how to download Gradle binary, configuring Gradle environment variable. Some of you may ask me why I selected Gradle as a build tool for our first simple test automation framework. For those who don't know the answer for this question, I would like to share a few major advantages of using Gradle in comparison with Ant and Maven. I will compare these tools with Gradle, since all of them are the most popular in the modern Java world along with Gradle. Both Gradle and Maven has expressiveness, declarativity, and maintainability. Gradle, as well as Maven, supports dependency management. Gradle shows high performance and very scalable builds in comparison with Ant and Maven. Gradle provides standard project layout and lifecycle, but it is full flexible. We have the option to fully configure the defaults. This is where it is better than Maven. It is very easy to use Gradle to and implement custom logic in our project. Gradle supports the project structure that consists of more than one project to build deliverable. It is very easy to integrate existing Ant or Maven project with Gradle. It is very easy to migrate from existing Ant or Maven project to Gradle. Why should we choose Gradle? Gradle's build scripts are more readable, expressive and declarative. Gradle's build scripts are written in simple Groovy, no XML. This means it uses its own DSL based on Groovy scripts. It is highly scalable for complex multi-module projects. It provides plugins for most of the IDEs like Eclipse, IntelliJ IDEA, Spring STS, Suite, etc. It is very easy to maintain even for multiple module complex projects. The latest Gradle version based on today's Gradle 6.8.3. Gradle has 1-2 months release cadence, so from now, new Gradle version will be released each 1 or 2 months. Does it mean for you that you need to learn Gradle new features each 1 or 2 months? Not necessarily. As for developers, this can be quite overwhelming. How many applications do you have to go back and to update now? Or how many surveys in your data center constantly need to be updated due to the newest Gradle release? There are 2 things that developers hate. One of them is unnecessary change. It is even crazy to think about keeping several applications or several number of servers up to date with the newest Gradle release. As for now, the current version of Gradle I'm working on personally is 6.3. It is stable, and a lot of companies still rely on it, and there is no urgent need to update to the newest Gradle version. That is the major reason of why we will use this version of Gradle for our video lessons. Now let me show you how to install Gradle on the computer from scratch. First, you should make sure that you have JDK installed on your computer. To verify, I left click on the Start button and type cmd. Then I hit on Enter key and see that the command line is opened. I type the following command: java-version. You can see now that I have Java 8 installed on my computer. If you still don't have any JDK installed on your machine, you can watch my previous lesson, where we installed JDK from scratch together. My following step is to verify that Gradle is not installed on my computer as for now. To do so, I type the following command in the OpenCMD: Gradle --version. I can see the error message that Gradle command is not recognized, which means that Gradle environment variable is not configured on my machine. Our following step will be to download Gradle binary from the Gradle official website. To do so, I open my web browser and input the following search request into Google: Gradle Releases. Then I click on the first link and scroll the web page down to 6.3 version. Then I left click on the following option: Download binary only. I wait until the binary archive is fully downloaded and right click on the downloaded file name at the left bottom corner of my browser. I select Show in Folder option in the Open drop-down, and this option redirects me to the Downloads folder. I see that Gradle 6.3 bin zip file is present in my Downloads directory. To unzip the downloaded file, I select it and perform right-click. The following step is to select Extract All option in the Open drop-down and click on Extract button. I wait until the extraction is finished and remove the .zip folder from my downloads directory. I would recommend you to move the extracted folder to your local disk C program files directory, not to delete this directory by mistake from your downloads folder. Let's move it there now. Our next step is to configure environment variable for Gradle. To do so, I click on Start button and input environment word into the Search console. Then I select Edit the System Environment Variables in the Found Result Items list and click on Environment Variables button in the Open drop-down. My following step is to click on New button for the System Variables section in the opened window. I input Gradle _ home into the variable name input and input C : program files /Gradle -6.3 -bin /Gradle -6.3 into the variable value input. Please note that if the file location of the Gradle binary is different on your computer, you should write it into variable value input instead of the one shown on the screen. Then I click on OK button and select Path variable in System Variables section and click on Edit button for it. The following steps are double click on the last empty line in the opened list of variables and type the following: $Gradle _home $bin. After that, I click on OK button and click on OK button one more time in the Environment Variables window to save all the changes made. Then I close System Properties window and open command line via Start button one more time. Now we can verify that Gradle is present on our machine. To do so, I execute the following command: Gradle _version. We can see that the current version of Gradle on our machine is 6.3. That means that we can start the creation of our test automation framework with the help of Java and Gradle. Please note that it is required to relaunch your command line console, because if you just switch to CMD window opened before you added Gradle home environment variable, Gradle will not be recognized as a command on your machine. Let's sum up what we did today. We learned the following: Gradle main features, Gradle versions which one to use, Prerequisite for Gradle installation, how to check current Gradle version, how to download Gradle binary, how to configure Gradle environment variable. Your home task will be to install Gradle 6.3 on your machine. To do so, you should verify that JDK 8 is installed on your computer. Download Gradle 6.3 binary via the following link. Configure environment variable for Gradle home. Perform command Gradle _version in your command line. Verify that installed version is 6.3. That is everything what I got for you for today. Thank you for your attention. See you in the next lesson.